Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. Nuroluayo, na nuroluayo, nuroluayo, na nuroluayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Nna nụrụ onye kere ụwa nuroluayo. Nna nụrụ Olisa bi n'igwe nụrụ akwa yo. Now the update is this.
You know, there were some people who came out and told us to fall back to Brigi, and I must explain that to you today. Very, very important. Before I go to the main reason why I am here today, because falling back to Brigi means after you sent your child to school from primary 1 to primary 6, and he has done his, I think his common entrance exam to go to secondary school, you are not telling him, no, my son, you have to go back to primary school and primary 1 and start all over again. That is what it is. That is what it seems. And another way to describe this fall back to Brigi is that you finish building a magnificent edifice, and after building, painting, and you have already spent over 5 million or 50 million, depending on your capacity. And at the end of the day, you looked at your wife and your children and said, this house is actually fine, but I need to bring it down and, start building again. That is how dumb and brainless these people can think. Now, the last one is this. My wife is pregnant. She finally put to bed after 9 months of this pregnancy that we have been expecting. Then after 9 months, I called my wife. I said, look, I don't like the way this baby came. Let us take the baby back to your womb so that she can, start redeveloping again. Have you seen how the people that are telling you to fall back to Brigi thinks? Now, falling back to Brigi is falling back to trap and death and exile. And that is not what Obato Obie meant for you and I. The mandate that Obato Obie asked Madam Ngozi Orabweze to defend and to guide it jealously. That is why we are here today. That is why we do what we do. That is why Rose is standing on that mandate. I don't care to know where any other person is standing. Do you know the reason why Ogenkeri, this Isaiah Anyog, a very wicked and a very useless man, told our military to stand down? We will continue to expose them until there is nothing to say about them again. The reason why this animal, Isaiah Anyogo, alias Ogenkeri, told our men on ground, because he had most of them's contact, to stand down is to prove a point. The point he was trying to prove is to tell the Finnish authority that the people killing soldiers in the southeast is Simon Ekpa. To incriminate him the more. Can you see the people that are looking for how to bring Biafra for you, the way they think? Because they wanted Simon Ekpa completely out of the scene of this liberation. That was why they started doing whatever they were doing. These people were never genuine. They were never genuine in any way. This is what brought us to this very level. And that is why when he came to speak, when it was opportune to come and speak, what will I tell my boss? What will I tell my boss? Actually, what he was trying to tell you guys was, what will I tell the Nigerian terrorist government that asked me, paid me to destroy what was about to happen? What will I tell them to destroy this redeclaration? That was what he meant. These guys never respected and loved Obato Obie. They told him to come and do account. Do you know this guy never did? And today, this guy is having Biafran's money in his purse, in his possession, which we have been calling him. Mazi Simon Ekpa has been calling him to come and give Biafran's an account, and he never did, even up to today, because they used that account to incriminate our prime minister. But do you know the spoiler alert? Hey, Biafrans, be happy. Airborne to Biafrans, airborne to Biafrans, airborne to Biafrans. Do you know that the president of Nigeria is in France today? And the France president is not in the country. The France president, immediately Nigerian president came to France, the France president flew out. I think he went to Egypt The French president left France and went to Egypt. Have you ever seen that happen? He did not even recognize anybody. He did not even recognize the drug lord, the criminal president of Nigeria. Do you know why? Because nobody wants to get involved. You know, our prime minister's case is coming up in 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Is it up to 3 weeks? Is it up to 3 weeks? It's first weeks? Yes, 3 weeks from now. And they are shopping for evidence. They are looking for who to hold on to. You know one thing about these Oyibo people? Let me tell you one thing about them you don't know. They can give you money, they can give you contract, they can, roll out billions for you to destroy yourself. But when it comes to documentation, you can never see their name on your document. Never. A reasonable document that their name will be, taken down for this. Practically, maybe they came to their. In fact, Nigeria has shot their last shot, and they shot themselves in the legs. I'm telling you the truth. Musa is in. You see this thing, all this allegation that Musa was shouting, "Oh, I have submitted evidence." It was through Ogenkeri that they submitted all those evidences. Wallahi ta'ala, it was through Ogenkeri. And I'll continue to nail it the way it is. Now, the drug lord, which I hate to call the president because he never won election, he came through the back door. Now, the drug lord came to France to meet with Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron left him and went to Egypt. Can you see how eccentric the president of Nigeria is? The man left. Why? Because they don't want to discuss about Simon Ekpa. Because nobody wants to be incriminated. Nobody on this earth wants to be incriminated when it comes to Nigerian problem. They can only give you money to destroy yourself. They can sell weapons to you. But when it comes to documentation, no more, you don't go see them. I lived with these people for a very long time, so I know them very well. And that is why Tinubu is looking, what? He's looking for anything, anybody, any country that will hold him. Because now, bring evidence, no evidence. You were fighting Biafra. And Simon Ekpa told Nigerian government, told Tinubu specifically, I will be your end. And that is what is coming to happen in 3 weeks from now. That is what is coming to happen. So the eyes of the Nigerian terrorist government in this struggle was Ogenkeri and his cohorts, that they have paid them to destroy what we are. I am not rejecting, I am not scared telling you people the truth. And that is why Ogenkeri had so much money, so much, that he can buy so many people, that he can buy medias, he can buy all these animals ranting on airspace today. We are not scared of them. Nigeria is gone for good. Mazi Simon Ekpa has completely destroyed Nigeria. With the truth, not with firearms, with Okuania, and that is what we are going to continue to do here. Because we are not pushover. I am not a pushover. We are not pushovers. Mazi Simon Ekpa taught me a lot. Nandi Kano taught me a lot how to be tough, mentally tough. If people think we are stupid, innit? You think we are stupid. This is what is happening today. Now, if the visit of Tinubu to France was genuine, why did Emmanuel Macron? Well, in fact, if you want to see this thing that I'm telling you, go to this guy Rufai Husseini's page on Arise Television, and you will see it there. Emmanuel Macron left. Why? Because they go no evidence. They are now shopping for evidence. To crucify a man you called a terrorist. To bring down a man that you said he was financing terrorism from Finland to Nigeria. So now, no evidence again. And that was why, what is his name? General Christopher Musa wanted to travel when opportunity came that they were having security meeting in Canada. So that they can communicate with Ogenkeri more. Because he can't come to Finland. He can't. None of the Nigerian terrorist government can come to this country called Finland. None of them. None, not even one. Evidence. Bring evidence. We know see Musa. Bring evidence. We know see Sheyi Tinubu. Bring evidence. Madam Bianca Olo, we did not see them. Not knowing that this Isaiah Anyog, this animal that has been, putting our prime minister into this mess that is in. But finally, the game is over for them. Finally, the game is over for them. Biafra's airborne. We are going to hold on to this mandate. That Honorable Fulani, I didn't hear you people hold space and say, oh, what she was talking about the embassy in USA is wrong, is a lie. I was waiting to hear from you people. Nobody has made a sound. What then now happened? What happened? Biafra, they play, they show. Honorable Fulani is giving us joy. She's giving us what we want. She's putting it out there to Biafrans.
My people, another hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.